All right, we are live here for the Just Curate Doubles 10 a.m. shift on Sunday. This whole day has been sponsored by Wellman's Construction, so I want to give a shout out to them. This is the Just Curate Doubles. Again, doubles event for charity benefiting the Dragonfly Foundation. Dragonfly Foundation is a local Cincinnati company. All of our donations are going to them. They support pediatric cancer patients and their families. They're located here in Cincinnati. Great local company, doing all they can to help out everybody dealing with any pediatric cancer issue. All of the, helping to cover things that they shouldn't need to be worrying about while dealing with that. We are here on 13 and 14 and 15 and 16 again. We have Andrew Carpenter and Daniel Gross, as well as Keith Schooler and Brady Adler. And then we have Ray Rudisil and Ben Buis on 15 and 16, as well as Dave Metters and Chad Harper. There is not an ounce of handicap to be had, so we are really looking for some high scores today. We'll see what happens. Yesterday we had a super high score get put up on this pair, and still leading today. First shift, Vontre Johnson and Jerome put up a 1543 scratch, and then they had a 30 sticks between the two of them for the 3 games. So that is our current leaders. Current load of cash is currently sitting at 1447. And that is Lamar Tyson and Antonio Hildebrand. So they're currently sitting there at the load of cash, 1447. And as we posted this last night, but we are now up to, assuming we get to 150 teams, which as of right now, we are at 121 teams. So we are through that. And so if we get another 29 teams, which we have way over, we will be guaranteeing 1,250 on top instead of the original 1,000. And that could still go up depending on how many teams we end up getting today. But we are still, the one thing we are going to do no matter what, we are guaranteeing the lowest cash spot will be doubling their money and getting $160. So no matter what happens, no matter how many teams we get, that is still going to happen. The top number minimum is going to be 1,250. It could end up going higher, but we will see. We will see what comes through on that. Andrew stepping up here, burying that strike. Just so you guys know, we are still doing this. This is the first shift at 10 a.m. We have 1 p.m. shifts and 4 p.m. shifts. There are still spots open. The 1 p.m. shift is getting kind of full, so if you do want a spot in that 1 p.m. shift, make sure to message myself, Bill Lips, or Wayne Arthur, and we will get you added to that. We are limited to 48, and I believe we're up to in the 40s now. So if you guys do want a spot, make sure you get in there. Oh, I forgot to go live on TikTok. So you guys will hear me re-say some of these things. But that's what happens when you forget to click a button. There we go. Now we're live on TikTok. We're live everywhere now. Wayne will be joining me here in the booth shortly. Once again, we also, just so you guys know, we are doing this, as I said, it is a charity event. We have 30 different raffles here. Great spare pick up there by Ray. 30 different raffles here. We've already, I think we were doing some numbers, and we are already we are over $4,000 raised so far. So that is really, really great. Like I said, we're at 121 bowlers as of now, which I believe we have already eclipsed last year's at 120. So, I mean, really, really good shout out to everybody who's come out and bowled this. This is a great turnout, and we could not be happier. Really want to thank you guys a lot. I mean, at this stage, we are on pace to hit about, I want to say 180. We really want to push that, hit that 200 number. If we can hit that 200 number, that is going to be absolutely amazing. Really, really pushing to get there. This is still game 1. Yep, Brady starting. That was the fun thing yesterday. We first shift, we tried to say Brady had a 300 because Lane Talk said that for half a second. Of course, that happened to be the half a second that I was looking down at it. So but he did not. So hopefully we'll see him pop that off this game, and not the first game, but maybe second or third game. We'll see what happens there. Again, we do want to thank Wellman Construction for being our title sponsor for all of the shifts today. We did have shift sponsors, but they donated enough to be the entire day sponsor today. So that is why you do see them up there on the screens. It does make it a little bit tougher to read some of those names and numbers, but I know all the people up here, so it helps out a little bit. And we do have that. We will have that up there all three shifts. We really want to thank them out for donating that money to be that full day sponsor. Really, we have a lot of good bowlers in the house today, so that 1573 may be in jeopardy. They're coming in here hoping, thinking they can do it. Of course, you always walk in here thinking you're going to shoot 900, so why not shoot for that 1600, 1500, and go for that? See what happens. Bill stepping into the booth. Welcome, Bill.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
I just let everybody know that we have officially passed last year's team totals. Or no, we had 90 yesterday.
90 yesterday.
So we're at 121 right now.
121. Nice.
Yep. We have 31 bowling this shift.
Yep. 31 teams this shift. We still have openings for the next two. I know the one at 1 o'clock is.
We're getting up there. I just said we're getting pretty full.
Yeah.
Reach out to us now.
I think maybe 10 spots open for the 1 o'clock. 4 o'clock seems to be the one that's open the most. So if anybody wants to come up, let us know. We will get you on the list. Raffle items are going well. Those are when you walk in the door, all kinds of stuff. Bourbon basket, kitchen basket, tons of bowling balls. We got an overseas ball, pet supplies basket, wine basket, a couple autographed jerseys, all kinds of stuff. So stop up and see us. You do not have to be bowling or present to win those. You basically get assigned a number, write that on the back of your tickets, and then just drop those tickets into whichever drawing box you would like. We're going to do those on the live stream. We will do those as quick as we can. We're going to stop selling tickets after the first game of the 4 p.m. shift. That way we can get that together and start getting those drawn. So people, if they're bowling today or they're close, they can take it home with them. Ben Buis, he's got next. That's his ongoing thing there. No, thank you. Big thank you to all of our shift sponsors. Wellman Construction. We had Mel's Auto Glass, Back Municipal Consulting, and BMC Trenchless, and Queen City Senate. They've helped us tremendously with their donations. So that's been good. Lane sponsors, we had Himmler's Pro Shop. We had State Farm Insurance, Will's Nation. Our shift sponsors were there as well. So big thank you to them. Crazy numbers. I'm very, very shocked. About a week ago, we had 100 teams signed up. So we were getting a little nervous, but as always, the bowling community around here rallies together for good causes, and we hope we can put on a good tournament for them. And shout out to Northwest Lanes. Northwest Lanes has agreed to give $5 of the lineage per team back to the tournament, which will be donated to the Dragonfly Foundation. The Dragonfly Foundation, they are a local charity. They help with pediatric cancer patients and their families. Not always necessarily in the form of like treatment and things like that, but they take them to they take the kids to Reds games. They hold like events for them, just things to help try to give them as much normalcy in life as they can, and to kind of boost their spirits. So it's always good to be able to help somebody local as well. Hey, Richard. um, so thank you, just thank you to everybody. It's truly been amazing to see the support, and we hope that we can continue this and this turnout year after year for you guys. We enjoy it. Big thanks to Steve and Wayne. Steve and Wayne, it was about 3 months ago I came to them and asked if we could hold the tournament here, and they were more than willing to jump on board and help out. So we can't thank you enough for that, Steve. It's been awesome. And their families are up here selling tickets for raffles, split the pot. Casey's been doing brackets all weekend. So truly amazing. We got some good bowlers on the live stream today, too.
I was going to say, we got no handicap on the live stream this shift. They're going to see if they can make a run at that high score. Vontre and Jerome put up a number, though, yesterday.
Yes, they did. Two 1500s, right?
Yeah, Vontre, I think, got 259, but that first shift, they took the lead, and they haven't looked back. You can see her calling. I see her phone up to her ear down there on 3132. Bill's mom's calling him right now.
Let's answer.
Let's see what she says.
Hello, Mother. I'm on the live stream if you come down here. Okay.
Just waving at her.
I honestly don't have a clue what she just said to me, Steve. I just said okay. Yep. So, yeah. I'll walk down there, I guess, in a minute.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am. I hear you.
Another great
also,
shot there by Ben.
Don't forget, if we can get to 200 teams total by the end of the tournament, I'm personally going to donate a 900 Global Zen 25, and then also half of an entry to the B&B Gear Classic Singles and Doubles. It'll be half of your paid entry for the doubles portion. That is June 7th and 8th, I believe, up here. That's ran by Will Bates, so get a hold of him. You can look up their event page. They've been tagged in some of the stuff on the Just Curate page as well for their tournament. Will puts on a great event, all kinds of side action and different types of entries. Senior entries, I think, is new for them this year. Yep. They have I think they have crossover doubles. They have regular doubles. They have a Friday night sweeper. So
yeah,
really,
they're paying at least, if they can get over, I think, 60 entries, they're guaranteeing $1,000 on that sweeper.
Nice. Yeah. So that's another good one up here. So if you get a chance, get signed up for that. But yeah, if we get to 200 teams, Zen 25, half an entry for your doubles to Will's B&B Gear Classic. I'll put everybody's name on a wheel so how many ever ships you bowled is how many spots you'll get. We'll put you on a wheel and spin it if we get to 200 teams. And then call your Pavey with KP Tournaments and ASAP Custom Prints and Apparel. They have donated a swag basket that will be given to the high singles handicap singles bowler of the 4 p.m. shift today. So if you want in on that, stop up and bowl the 4 p.m. shift. Like I said, there are still openings for that. So I don't know. Hopefully we have some big scores today.
Yeah, you got the bowlers here to do it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
We got some really solid teams.
Next shift will be interesting. We'll have, I think we'll have three teams on some pairs, especially if we get any more people from this shift that aren't signed up and want to bowl the next one. We can get them in too. So.
Yeah, we're definitely looking like we're definitely going to have 3 a pair on probably about half the pairs.
Yeah. Solid
Yeah.
numbers. But this is still game 1, right? Yeah, game 1.
Yes.
We got Wayne down here scoping somebody out. I don't know if there's a big score coming or what.
Not sure really.
I don't know. How about Stacy Anderson yesterday?
Yeah,
Back-to-back 300s. That was pretty neat. We had 2 800. We had Vernon. Is it Davis or Allen? Vernon Allen.
Allen.
Yeah, Vernon
Yeah.
Allen and Jalen Mosley. Both got to 800 yesterday. So
I blame my camera and my backup phone, which is our mobile camera, for not having any more 300s than that. I think we had, after Stacy's, we had like 5 straight where as soon as I turned the camera on, they missed their next shot.
we got Keith and Brady in front of us, looking pretty solid here. Because yesterday we had Justin Harris here, and he was on the live stream pair, and we were pulling for him for the 300 for his sister Taylor, but he stoned 8
and a wrap 10
in a wrap 10. He had 279 game 1, 210 game 2, and then 279 game 3. But his partner game 1 went 279, and then his partner went 278 game 1.
Yeah. Yeah, they put up a big number that first game, and then that second game really is what the transition kind of caught them.
Caught them, yep.
Yeah.
I expect to see big numbers like that today, though. The people are here to do it, so we always love that. But I'm going to hop off and get ready to
see what your mom wanted.
yeah. Go talk to my mother, whatever she needs, and then get scores for game 1 brackets and get them back to Casey. But I'll be hopping on throughout the day, on and off. So if you need anything, if you want to help, just reach out to us. If you want a spot, reach out to us. We'll add you on there. And also for the raffle items, you can go to the Just Cure event page. There's a list of the items on there, pictures of them. If you're not able to make it up to the tournament today, my Venmo is on the screen at WLips. You can Venmo me money for tickets. I can fill them out for you, send you a picture, and then put them into whichever drawing you would like. Just write me directly, and I'll get that handled for you. But you do not have to be here or be present to win. So, and it's open to everybody. It's not just bowlers. So anybody watching, any family, friends, anything like that, more than welcome to get in, and I will add you. Ooh, what was he on?
That front 7.
Front 7, 10.
Yep. We do have a front 8 still going on, but we'll keep an eye on that.
Not much love from Northwest over the past. We've had a lot of people get front 8, front 9, and no love. 8 pins, 10 pins, 7 pins.
Not till like 1. Yeah, let him know. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys, and I will be back on in a little bit.
Yep. See you then. All right. Back to me. I think Bill's going to help run split the pots and do all that. We're going to see what we can get us here in the booth. See if maybe we can get Wayne to sit back down in the booth. All right, so that does put Ben down there. That did drop him off. We do have Isaac Irwin getting ready to try and make a run here. He has the front 8. I am keeping an eye on that. That is the only other person left with a streak. I'll do my best to get us there live, but right now I am a lone person in the booth, so I'm not sure if that's going to happen. We'll have to see what ends up going on there. But I'm trying to see here. He is on 21 and 22, so I'm going to go ahead and take a camera down to Wayne real quick. I'm sure that may stop us, but I'm just going to do that. I'll be right back. All right, get that set up, which means he's going to miss his next shot. But just in case it does come up, we will have that. See what ends up happening. Wayne should be in here talking to me in just a second. Or actually, no, Isaac is already in there. Oh, you're upside down. Wayne, can you hear me? Wayne, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You hear
You're
me?
upside down.
I
The
know. I'm trying to
camera's
remember how to change that.
flip it around. Just rotate it. Maybe it'll stay. Nope, not that. Nope, nope. There it went. Nope, a little better. Try. Not
Is
sure
that
what
not
it's
up?
doing.
It's not upside down, is it?
No, but it's sideways.
Oh. There's a setting for that. I know it.
Nope. That's right side up.
There it goes. I found the setting now that it's over with.
Yeah. So what is this? What number is this?
What?
Or is he stepping up to shoot?
Where are we at?
Right in front of you. I thought Isaac Irwin had.
Isaac's. Yeah, he missed. I'm sorry,
Oh,
guys.
okay.
Camera.
That's what I was trying to say.
Cameraman work was terrible
Yep.
on that one. I'll be
So-
set up for the next one.
Okay. Go back to the main camera then. I mean, now you can, yeah, you can go ahead and turn it off now so we're not looking for that.
Well, I mean, does it got to be off?
No, I mean, it just saves the battery for later.
Well,
Leaving the camera on the whole time. If you click the X at the top right, I think it'll turn it off.
Oh, okay.
If we want it for the whole day, we need the battery.
Well,
All right.
how's everybody doing this morning? We're live, right?
Yes, we are.
All right. How's everybody doing this morning? Live from the front desk as well as the booth.
Yeah.
How many we got
Trying to-
watching, Steve? I can't see the.
5 on YouTube, 1 on Facebook, and 11 on TikTok.
You know how we get
if
that
you-
to go up?
Share.
Hey, hit that share button.
Have
Everybody
you
out
shared
there,
it
guys,
around yet on your phone?
I have not. I've been a little busy up here, Steve, but I'll do that now. I'll do my part and do it now.
There you go.
Everybody else join in with me. Hit that share button for me. Spread it around. We'll get everybody watching, as many as we can watching.
"13 and 14 really start strong out of the gate. Andrew and Daniel shooting a 494, and Keith and Brady shooting a 503.
Well, we talked about that right at the end of the day, and I hit on it with Vontre Johnson when he walked in. Vontre started off the day yesterday, and they took the lead and haven't looked back since with that 1573, I think it is.
Yep.
So Vontre come in the door today and seen some of the guys that were here to bowl, and he was like, Wayne, you wasn't kidding. These guys are coming to shoot for our number today. And I was like, I told you they weren't just going to sit by and let you have it. I mean,
Yeah.
they were going to come and gunning for it.
I mean, granted, that is a great number. So, I mean, it's going to take every
It is.
bit
It's gonna-
these guys have to catch it, but there are people here who can do it.
They're going to give her a try.
Yep.
I mean, they're not just going to let him have it. That's for
Yeah.
sure. So yeah, not a shocker that it started. What do we got on 15? Who we got on 15 and 16 over there?
Ben Buis, Ray Rudisell, and Chad Harper and Dave Metters.
That's
I
another
told
pair
Dave
that
I was a
can,
little sad that he
absolute-
wasn't wearing the Chad jersey, though.
He totally missed an opportunity, didn't he?
Yep. He said he wore it Thursday for league, and so he didn't have it clean.
We'll give
Ben
him a
getting
pass this time.
himself to 268 there. And Ray getting a 216.
Let me see if I can
That
get.
puts him at 484. Great shot there from Daniel. Oh, Jermaine just stoning a 9 over there, or an 8 pin. The lefty's 9 pin.
One pencil on every table. That way they have one to write their scores with. Yep. Split the pot's walking around. Uh-oh. Steve,
Yep.
I haven't got money out of the bank yet. You got cash on you?
I do not. I didn't either.
Hang on. Let's see if I can get some cash for our split the pot here.
Yep. All right, we got Chad stepping up. Dave falling off there, only getting himself to 212. Chad's going to get into the 240s here, so that'll put them into the 450s, and 450s will be the low on the live stream.
That's pretty good. Oh, did you talk about the contest from yesterday, Steve? Did you already bring that up?
I had not yet. We
Okay.
did have that. 4 people. We asked them to guess what the high score was going to be for yesterday, and ended up that we had 4 guesses. Michael March guessed 1486, and it ended up being 1485. He missed it by 1 pin.
Yep, Michael, close, buddy. Yep. I got us some split the pot tickets, Steve. Don't worry.
Okay. Nope. Yep. So Chad and Dave getting a 454, and that's low by 30 pins. Brad down there messing things up.
I'll show you a quick tip. Yeah. When you're counting these, so if you're doing 10, you can even do it at 5. So count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then just fold it. That's what I did with the blue one. Thank you.
All right. Let's see, what do they put up? Jermaine struggling to carry now. Andrew Pride with a 265.
Thanks, sir. Thank you.
Ben Buis, we saw him shoot 268. 259 for Ken Harvey. 265 for Don Hudson. 266 for Troy Colkey. We've got some really big scores popping off here. Isaac Irwin, we almost got on that live stream, popping off a 289. Rack Tucker with 278. I mean, we definitely got ourselves some scores coming through here.
There's a dead one that's in back of the sweep, so they need Ron needs to get that. 1-7? 1-7, yeah. One side.
Got split the pot passing right in front of me. We do have, we got ours already. Let's see. Dave start split. Oh, Andrew. Don't need to do that.
All right, I'm back.
Some
Can you hear me?
people over here. Yep, we have some people over here looking. So Jenna Goodman just asked, like, "Is this a brand new ball?" Chad Harper's like, "No, it's old. It's real old." Wild streak over here.
Yeah, the wild streak is
discontinued ball, but it doesn't mean it's a bad ball.
She thought since she hadn't heard of it, it must be brand new.
Yeah. That's the thing with youngers. When they're young, it's like, oh, this must be new. No, it's just old. You were like 10. You weren't caring what bowling balls were back then. Again, like we said, this is a huge turnout. Great. And again, once again, for those of you watching and haven't been on with, this is a charity event going to the Dragonfly Foundation. Support pediatric cancer patients and their families, located here in Cincinnati. Doing a lot of great work for those people, helping them have some normalcy, helping them with things that you don't need to be worrying about when you're worrying about everything else that they're struggling with. So, really want to thank them for all they do, and really excited to be able to give this money to them. Like I said, after yesterday, and then so with yesterday, we were at just over $4,000, and then just the shift today, we just pulled in with 31. That's going to be another $155 going in, which that is going to push us over for right around $4,300, I believe, once that goes in there. So, and then we have split the pot going around. That seems to be doing pretty well, so we'll see what comes through that. We got $500 out of split the pot yesterday. We had 2 people donate their entire split the pot's winnings back yesterday. Helped us really raise that money. So we really want to thank them. Really commend them for doing that. They didn't have to do that. They did. It was really appreciated. We'll see what ends up happening here today. We'll still get those big numbers, those big dollars, and see what we're able to get. Hopefully we'll keep that coming through. Trying again, keeping an eye on some scores here, trying to see if we need to go mobile, what we need to do, but we'll see from here. I'll go ahead and run through and see if we got any kind of scores popping off here. Got some people starting off games. Got a front 4. Luckily, nobody's really too far into game 2 yet that we're too far behind. We got a few big scores, few possibilities early, but nothing really, no major ones. Actually, I think the furthest along is right here on our live stream pair. But we'll see. Finally got that cleared out on lane 7. That's good there. Spare there by Andrew. Good spare, good cover. Got Ben stepping up here, see if he's able to get next strike. Great shot there for Ben. Again, if you guys out here watching, go ahead and share this around. We have 31 people on this shift tab. 31 teams, so 62 people, I guess you could say, if you want to do it that way. Which would make it, I believe, tied for our second highest shift. So that did put us up to 121, which does put us over what we got through last year. And we still have 2 very big shifts to go. I think next shift is the 1 o'clock shift today is going to be the largest shift of the tournament, almost guaranteed. Because we currently, I think, go pop over here and see. We've got 40 teams, already have 40 teams signed up for the next shift. So again, guys, feel free to reach out to us. Let us know if you guys are looking if you want to bowl at 1 o'clock, reach out to myself, Wayne Arthur, or Bill Lips, especially for that 1 o'clock shift. Granted, we're only a couple hours away from that, but we are down to only 8 spots left in that shift. So let us know if you're going to be coming up to bowl that.
Yeah, I just a little bit ago signed up Evan Jens and Josh Halls. As actually, I need to get on there and while you've got the computer up, pull up bowl.com and check his average real quick. I was on my phone when I added that one, and bowl.com's app in this building does not like to work on my phone for some reason.
Yeah. Yep. Log it in. All right.
I'm gonna go. Let's go take a walk, Steve. I'm gonna walk down around and put some sports apparently on TV. These guys don't want to watch church.
Do what? Oh, they don't want to watch church. Oh, you do. I do see it down there. You got church up on the screens. Some of the TVs are blank.
Check that out. It's not wanting to pick up spares. He was working on 7 a while ago. That's why it's so long. No, that's fine. I want your number. I forgot all about telling him to watch it because I wasn't picking him up. That's coming down the swing. Huh? Okay, I'll talk to him.
Got Josh in there.
I'll talk to him about it.
Yep, got Josh in there, so that we're good there. Sounds like we may have some issues down there on the end, but we'll get them squared away.
Was I not muted?
No.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Nothing wrong with that. What are we up to? Let's see. Let's see how we got on Split the Pot. We need to do a last call and make these people give us more money.
Steve, I'll be right. Last call. Okay, hang on 1 second. We'll do that.
Yep. What are we up to? So $75. So 75 is a split. $75 is a split. We're gonna do a last call on it. Yep. Maybe get that up to 90. Let's see. Push towards 100.
All right, guys. They're gonna walk around and do last call for the split pot. That jackpot's up to $75.
75. Let's see what we can get that up to with this last call.
Do what?
Again, you guys out there watching, I see we got 4 on Facebook, 5 on YouTube, and 6 over on TikTok. Share this around. Let's see how many people we can get watching this. And again, we do have all these raffles here. If you go to the Just Cure It Doubles Facebook page, they do have a picture of pretty much every raffle that we do have. If you guys are wanting to get in that, feel free to message Bill Lips and let him know. He will buy tickets for you, and those are 1 ticket for $1, 6 tickets for $5, and you can get 30 for $20. So with those tickets, if you let him know and you can Venmo him some money, he will fill that out for you and get you into those raffles. His Venmo is on the screen at WLips. The other thing, even if you don't want raffles, if you just want to donate money to the cause, feel free to shoot him a message at WLips and just let him know that you want that. Just put in their donation for Just Cure It or something along those lines, so we do know that. So if you guys are able to do that, just let us know or just send that over. Every dime of everything coming from the raffles, everything coming over that Venmo account, everything that we are getting is going 100% to the Dragonfly Foundation. We are not making anything on this. The bowling alley is they're taking $15 in lineage and donating 5 of it back to the cause. So for a doubles team event, the bowling alley, they're only taking $10, $5 a bowler to run this event. So really, really want to reach out or thank Tom for agreeing to do that. Really, really great job, and we really appreciate that, guys. I mean, it's just really helping out the bowlers, helping out. The only thing really that's not is the prize fund, and that prize fund, like we said, that's getting up there for these bowlers. We're on pace for at least going to pay $12.50, and really probably more than that. Yeah, Tab saying some of these people could use a little church. Tab, I think you're one of those some people. At least based on what I hear out of your HR department. We got sports on now. We got golf, which really probably is the bowler's church, is golf. Got some scores popping up here. Some people towards the end of their games. Let's see if we got anything thing that we need to get Wayne to go to. Oh, yep, we got one person down on the end still. We got a front 7. We'll give that a little bit of time. See what we're able to get to there. Got a front 5 actually right in front of us, really, so we'll keep an eye on that as that comes through. Got another front 7, so we got 2 front 7s out here. Those are the 2 we're looking at, and those are 2 people that we are not surprised in the slightest that have front 7s. So we'll see what ends up going on with those. Let that come through. Wayne's walking around changing TVs. Tab. Oh man, I'm not sure that the church would appreciate that, but we appreciate it. Yep. That's what I said. I said Tab said some of these people could use a little church. I said, you're one of those people. And he said, where do you think I'm watching from? Yeah. You may need to go mobile here shortly, Wayne. Nope, I don't think he heard me. And I'm keeping an eye on it here. We do have one. Wayne might be able to be mobile from the desk there. I think he'll be able to catch the front. We do have a front 8 now. Got a front 5. Let's see if we get front 6 in front of us. Nope, I jinxed him. Sorry, Chad. That was my fault. Yeah, we got a front 7 down there. See if he was able to get that up to a front 8. Or actually, I think that might even be 9 now that I'm looking at it. Yep. Yeah, we have a front 9 down there. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go let Wayne know that he may need to go walk around. We're going to try and get ourselves down here to catch this. I believe he is stepping up with the front 9. Yeah. So he's throwing his first one. Yeah, down on 3 and 4. There's number 10.
Oh, it's Jalen. I bet we can't.
Yep.
I bet this camera loses this one.
This camera's been pretty strong here lately.
Vontre said yesterday the camera was undefeated.
Yeah.
I bet it meets its match right here today.
Stacy Anderson defeated the camera.
We're going to see if we can get Joel out of the way, though.
Yeah. I don't know if that's possible. Let me know when you're set up. Oh, there we go. We're seeing number 11. There's number 11. Got that here. Yeah. There's Jalen getting ready to step up here in the 11.
There we go.
Going for. There we go. This is for 12 and 300. Hey, Jalen beat the camera. Apparently, it's just 10 a.m. The camera's just a little tired. It doesn't have its full power yet.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is. Congratulations to Jalen Mosley shooting that 300 there. Get back to our main cameras here. I thought you were going to have to run down the thing, but Jeff, we had a fall off there at the end. Jeff had front 8, but he fell off on the 9th frame down here. Jeff Fair.
Well, that's because you got his name wrong earlier.
That is, yeah.
Listen, you got me in trouble with that, too.
Oh, did you? You actually typed it?
I typed it in. Not even thinking.
Yeah.
And then started to call him it when he come up to my raffle tickets. And I was like, wait a minute.
That's wrong.
What am I talking about? He's like, that's right. I've been called him plenty of times. I was like, yeah, but I know better. I was like, why would I do that? And then I turned around. He said, well, you typed in Steve on the name, and I was like, did I really? It's like, wow, why would I do that? And I went back and looked at the thing. I was like, because Steve typed Steve.
It's all my fault.
I just typed what I read.
Yeah. I knew it was Jeff. So in my head, my head thought one thing, my fingers typed something else.
Well, when I seen it too, I in my head, I was probably thinking Jeff Fair and Ken Abner.
Yeah.
Pull everything together. But
Yep.
when I read Steve, I typed Steve.
Yep. It happens.
I am like Ron Burgundy. I will type whatever you put on that teleprompter.
Yep. Oh, I think TJ's bowling next session. We'll test that theory out.
Sorry, TJ. Steve typed asparagus head, so that's what I typed.
Yep. $471 gets them to $965 for Andrew and Daniel. Brady and Keith. Gonna get into the two. Also gonna be right around 460s. It looks like for this shift for this bowl. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Brady's. You might pick this up. Go ahead and make a run at this. Why not? You don't have the sleeper back there. Pick it up. Oh, come on.
Wow.
242, 243. Yep, 243 there still for Brady. Getting them to 461 for that shift, and that pushes them to 964 on that pair, which actually that is a close match right there because Andrew and Daniel at 965, Keith and Brady are at 964. There's a 1 pin difference there on that pair. Then we've got Ray and Ben over here still putting up decent numbers, but Chad and Dave finally figured something out. They've split the 10th frame of game 1 and then started game 2 with 2 splits. Must have made a ball change or a zone change because he has been thrown the next 6 after that.
Right.
Do have some scores coming in. Like I said, there was only Jalen and Jeff were the only two really with fronts going, so we're able to capture that. So that is our 5th honor score of the tournament, first one of the day.
Oh, yeah, let me go get those.
Yep.
We can do it up here.
Yep. And we're going to be drawing the split the pot.
All right, let me take this headset off for a second. Steve, you do this.
Yep, you got that. You're good. Nope. We got a runner. Lucas. Oh, we're getting game 3 started here. We're on a good pace. We were on a good pace all day yesterday, and it's good to see that we're back on that good pace again here. Seeing that come through, everybody is really kind of pushing here. I mean, this is going pretty quickly and pretty well. We got one team already in the 3rd frame of game 3. I think our furthest behind right now. Got teams maybe in the 8th frame of game 2. I mean, that's live pair, I think, is one of the furthest behind pairs of all of them. So, I mean, really, we're really pushing through here. Really good to see that. See if Dave can keep this going, turn that couple of pairs into a great game. Really, for him and Chad, really put them up on top here of this pair at the least. Buried. Great shot by Dave. Dave is just really shaking his head. He's really upset at himself for not making that change sooner. Because he knows what he could have on the table if he had made that right move. That's the kind of thing you see from these guys. He just threw the 7th straight strike, and he's shaking his head because he knows he should have made that change 2 frames sooner. and he'd be on a much higher pace. But even still, on pace for a great game this time. He could finish this one out, still put up 257. Still be a solid game. But anytime you throw, if he finishes it out, throws 10 in a row. If you throw 10 in a row, you're expecting a bigger game than a 257. See if Andrew's able to get double up here on 14. Oh. The lefty's 10 pin. See what we're able to get here.
Steve, the
Hey,
split the pot is worth $100, just so you know. I'll be
nice.
calling it here in a second.
There we go. $100. I think that's our second highest of the tournament. I believe we had a 160 yesterday. That was absolute 155 yesterday. That was absolutely amazing. And I believe we had a 75 and a 1 and a 90. So the $100 split the pot is going to be the second highest of the tournament. Thank you guys for that. See who wins that? Seeing? We have a winner. And Marcel the winner. There's another $100 going to the prize fund or going to the charity. Great job there. People walking around saying they just missed it. We had that happen to us, I think, twice yesterday, where the people the people, 2 or 3 people bought tickets after us ended up winning that. So we'll see. Still great going into there. So that now has us up to over $600 from Split the Pot. Ooh, little light there.
Steve, I think it's rigged. We didn't win again.
I know. I heard that. Yep.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Did you say that was, I hear you said change it to 105? Or was it 100?
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was 105. I had it backwards. We got
Yep.
it was 205 total.
Okay, so 105 went there, and we got $100.
We got $100. I had it.
There we go.
Set it to you backwards. Sorry.
Yep. No, that's fine. Hey, we'll take it. $100. That puts us over $500.
17. He's working on it. That's what it looks like.
Did you call 17 back? I don't know. Did you call it or? All right, we have it. We got some scores going on front. Let's see what they're able to get to. So Ray's able to get to 189 that game. And 213 for Ben. Getting them to 402 and 886 for them through 2. Dave able to get himself back up to 234. Chad's popping off a 278. Getting them to 512. 966. So on the live stream pair, we have a team at 966 through 2, a team at 965 through 2, and a team at 964 through 2. That is impressive, I must say. That is Daniel Gross in the pink Wheels Nation shirt, Austin. He is representing Bill. Bill walking around. I think he may be getting some. We may have a full box going on. Or nope. Oh, we got some more swag coming through. Got that happening.
Can you hear me now, Steve?
Now I can.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Hey, Austin, I need to know. I got to order some of those. Do those Will Nation shirts come in fat guy friendly?
Yeah, we'll see what he says on that one. All right, Dave stepping up here, see if he's able to bounce back off of that split he threw in the last ball. That may have been a check. Let's see what we got here. See if Dave's able to pop this off.
Yes, them and 29 and 30 are still on game 2.
Yep.
Sorry, I was talking to Bill. I didn't mean to.
No, you're good. Who else is on game 2?
I've got 27, 28, 29, and 30 are still on game 2.
Okay.
So Bill was asking for scores.
Yeah, 29. So 27, 28 just finished. It looks like 29, 30 is what, in the 10th frame down there?
Yep.
Yep. So yeah, still on pace to be done by 12. And really, the good thing is, even if that's the far end, so we can definitely get foiling.
Oh yeah,
We have to.
We'll
have plenty of time.
That's been phenomenal so far all day yesterday. We had every shift started on time.
Yep.
At least
Austin said anything for you, Poppy. And Austin, Dave and Chad are at 964 after 2. Andrew and Daniel are at 965 after 2. And Keith and Brady are at 964 after 2. So there are 2 pins separating 3 of these teams on the live stream pair after 2 games.
Nice.
All of them fighting for a cashing spot. I mean,
Austin, I'll take a black one. I'll message you my size. I'm not saying that out for the world to hear, but it is.
It is a message that will be coming through to Austin.
It is just short of a 2-person tent.
Yep, we got people putting their raffle tickets in, filling some things up, getting those out there.
Yeah, that.
Have you had an update on what we've gotten so far today, or is she?
Well, right before the, right during practice, I come out and asked her, and it was $195 she had sold before practice started.
Before practice even started, that's awesome. Yeah. I know, so I've been seeing people buy more as she goes.
What is that? 1780, 75 total.
Yep.
So. And
we were at 1,500. We were at 1,480, so it was about 16 something. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it was 1675, something.
Yeah.
Something in that ballpark.
Yep. Still.
But yeah, they have done nothing but I've the whole shift. I've seen people up here putting tickets in this thing.
Yep.
I think my sister has now bought herself some. She is putting her tickets.
She's out putting her own tickets in there.
Yeah, again, huge thank you to all the staff here, people that helped. My sister's been here all weekend doing these raffle tickets.
Yep.
Jess was here. Steve's wife was here earlier or yesterday. She'll be here again later today running split the pots, things like that.
Yeah, she'll be here probably in an hour.
Casey's in the tournament office running brackets, jackpots, and mystery doubles for all these guys. Ron, our mechanic in the back, buddy, thanks for all your help, all you're doing. Please come in early both days to make sure we are plenty of time to get things oiled up and the place and approaches were clean and swept for these guys. All the little things that you guys done, I appreciate it. Paula in the bar today, guys, make sure you come see Paula. Show her some love in the bar, coming in early. After she partied last night for her birthday, happy belated birthday to Paula in the bar.
Nice. Yep. Oh. Light 10. Oh, 2 light 10s on the 13 and 16. Let's see what Andrew does. Here's a lefty. We won't get a light 10 there. Nope, nope. He came in a little high.
Isaac is down here on 21 again with the front 5 again.
Oh, wow. That game 3? What did he get game 2? Or game 1, maybe?
I will
Check.
check here in just a
Or no,
second.
he got 289 game 1. So let's see. I'll look and see what he got on game 2. I know Jalen's at 548 through 2, so he's putting up some good numbers.
Isaac went 289, 258.
So he's 547. Yeah, just saw him. Jalen's on pace to get himself an 8. He's still got 269 on paper. And he had 548 turn in the corner. So he needs 252. So he can't, if he misses again though, he's out. But he's still, if he gets the next 3 strikes, I think he gets it. Like we said, you get these people in here, they're going to start putting up some scores.
Yeah, I had no doubt about it. These guys, we talked about it before. This is what they do. They kind of wait Saturdays, their feel out day, and they start putting the super teams together to shoot that number today. So, and the closer we get to 4 o'clock, the more super teams we're going to see.
Yeah, so Jalen and Jeremy down there rounded the corner with 1,042.
Chance to take over that number.
And Jeremy has 280 on paper. Oh, Jalen. Nope, they're not going to catch him. Jalen just split. So even if he makes this, he can still get to 40. They can still get 518, which would not be enough.
Well, that's not even enough for a second.
Or actually, if he makes this, they could still get to 529, which would be enough. No, it still wouldn't be enough. That would put them to 1,071. But again, that was if he made the split.
That'll put him to 1571.
Yeah, 1571. If he makes the split, they both strike out. Can't see what happened, and my lane talk didn't update, so.
What lane are they on?
3 and 4. I didn't see what he left, so. Oh yeah, I doubt he made that. That's a tough one.
He did not make it. That was the 467.
Yeah. That is. If he did, that'd be extremely impressive.
Be impressed.
Yeah. I mean, that just shows you how quick. I mean, with Jalen was on pace potentially for 8. He did fall off of that, but one shot and they can't catch the lead.
Isaac did fall off. He got to the front 6, 7 pin in the 9th down here.
Yep. But he's still going for 8. So you had 548, I think, or 547 after 2.
Let me look at that again. I can't remember what I said he had. Yeah,
Yeah, I think I looked.
289.
547, I think, is what he had. I think I saw it.
289 and 258.
Yep.
So
Yeah, 547.
547.
Yep. So he needs a 253.
Yep.
So he can, if he makes the, did he make the 7-pin?
Oh yeah, he made that. He's getting
Yeah.
79.
So
piece.
he can get one more spare and still get there. Got Dave stepping up here. Let's see. We've got this. We've got our left live stream pair going to finish off. We had the first pair finish was 11 and 12. It looks like the next pair. Guess the pair's finishing up here already. Give ourselves plenty of time to get going. Great shot there by Dave. Does look like Dave and Chad are going to be making a run at the high score on the live stream pair. Daniel and Andrew fell off, so I don't think they're going to get there. Brady and Keith still got a shot, but they're going to need to really start striking to be able to keep up with Dave and Chad are right there with them. So it'll really going to come down to those two to see who ends up with the high on the live stream pair. And really pretty much probably just fighting for a casher spot at this point. Again, these numbers are really came in high yesterday. We got some scores being put up today too, but we'll see where it ends up.
Jessica just gave me an update on the raffle items. $1,735 total. She's at 255 today.
Nice. That works. And I have a feeling that about 4 o'clock
What
we
was you saying
make
about first shift yesterday?
What was she saying? How much do we? I know we pulled in a lot in the first shift yesterday.
That's
I'm
what
guessing.
she was telling me. So yeah, yesterday's first shift was $725. Today it's $255. We expected that to slow down a lot of the same people.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
But still, great. We appreciate everybody pitching in and helping out with that.
Well, like I said, I think you're going to get a decent push at the end too.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of money coming through. Really want to thank the bowlers. Really supporting. Really just showing how much the bowling community brings out, shows out.
Yeah, especially when you get a great charity like this one. Everything we're donating here going to the Dragonfly Foundation. You guys can see that on the top of your screen there. They help out pediatric cancer patients and their families. Not just like Bill was saying, not just with medical items or resources. It is little things like sometimes taking the kids on a trip or getting a animal. I'm trying to think of what they call the dogs that come in. The crap, drawing a blank, but it's other services as well to help these kids going through what is already a tough disease. Just a great cause. Sorry.
Yeah.
There's probably not a person in this building that hasn't had a family member or themselves affected by cancer, and it's anytime we can help raise awareness and help try to come up with a cure. Great cause.
Yeah, really appreciate that. Really, everything that's coming through. I mean, like I said, this is just the beginning. This is year 1 here. I mean, this is the 5th year. I mean, they've done amazing work all 5 years, all 4 years prior. We raised a ton of money. We're trying to make it even as big as amazing as we can make it. This is the first year here at Northwest Lanes. Next year we have big plans for next year. We have a lot of things in the work. As soon as this ends, we're not done. we're going to
Yep.
turn right around and get things going, start working on some things to really make next year even bigger.
Absolutely. We have our little group chat and our little meetings, and
Yep.
we talked about as soon as this is over with, we're going to take a deep breath and go right back at it again.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of work to get done for next year. We'll have dates out as soon as possible. We will
Yes.
have our next year's
Sponsor picked here probably in a couple of months. We'll give it or not sponsors, but charity.
charity
Yeah.
picked out for next year, and
Yep.
yeah, we're going to put our heads down and get to work for it next year. So.
Yep. A little wobble there.
Oh, 7-10 down here on 20 for Joe Bennett.
Oh. I see Isaac split after he made that 9 spare.
Oh, yep, he sure did.
So what's
missed
that?
on him.
What's that got him at now? What can he finish out with?
He can finish out with 56, so he needs.
He needs the first 2. So if
Oh
you got
no, he just 10 pinned.
I was gonna say you left the camera down here, so we can't
Well,
catch
it's
it,
not
but
my fault.
it didn't matter anyways.
Well,
What do you
not the
mean it's
camera's
not
fault.
your fault? Oh, it's not the camera's fault. It's your fault that we didn't have the camera up there.
True. Jeff Fair just missed a 10 pin, by the way.
Ooh, wow.
FYI.
That's surprising.
That kind of burned my eyes to watch that. I don't think I'd ever thought I would ever see that.
Yeah, so we got the finishing up here in front of me. We got Daniel and Andrew falling off a little bit that game. I think they just couldn't catch the transition on that one. Daniel getting 196. Andrew at 190. That gets them to 1351. Will not quite get them into that cash spot. Brady and Keith. Keith missing a single pin last frame really pulled him down. He's going to fall just short of 200 this game. Brady's got an opportunity here to pop off he's going to get the 250s this game, so that'll be a good shot. Good series for him. That'll put him well into the over 750 series, so great set for him today. And I'm sure he's not done. Oh, getting that tripping a 4 pin, 259 for Brady. So I think that'll actually get him to 760, if I believe. Oh, and Keith, back-to-back 9 opens. Not ideal.
Hey, how we doing, bud?
So that'll get them to 1409. So that will not be enough to cash for them either. 19. Yep. 14-19 there for Brady and Keith. Come up just short. Those two opens really pulled him down. Oh, Chad falling off there with another split on his end. So looks like they've really, this whole pair, other than maybe Rudy here, had one Ray Rudisell bouncing back, but everybody else really struggling that game, except Brady and Ray, the only ones who had game 3 figured out. I can't hear you if you're talking, Dwayne.
I'm sorry, I was on mute. I was sitting here
You were.
talking to Ralph Morgan.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you were trying to talk to me or not.
Yeah, I knew I had it on mute. I was talking to Ralph
Okay.
about his set, and
Yep. All good.
he's excited to get back out next set. And his partner, this is his partner's first time bowling here, so said it took his
that'll be
partner a little figuring out to do. And
Yep.
Ralph shot 750, but his partner only gave him 670. So
That's
they're
not going to get there.
Not quite enough, but he's.
Well, you never know. The score may come down a little
back
bit, but we'll see.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he's hopeful he'll come back out now that he's got the place figured out. His partner's got it figured out. And,
do what they need to do.
They'll do what they need to do to put out a big number.
Yep. Rick come down and ask Brady and Keith what they shot. Keith tried to say 1590. Making that announcement on that. We have a little bit here. Still got what? 2 pairs down there. What frame are they in down there?
7th and 8th frame. It looks like. I mean, check.
Oh yeah,
quick.
Plenty of time.
8th frame, 7th frame. Yeah. So yeah, we're rolling.
Yeah, and then 1 and 2 looks like they're in the 10th
They're getting
frame
ready
down
to finish up. Yep.
Yep, we're doing pretty solid here. We'll have this come through. That did end the thing of no more honor scores coming through, but did have 1, so that does put us up to 5 honor scores for the tournament. Really want to thank everybody for coming out for that. Really putting up those numbers. See what Ray's able to finish himself off here with. All right, let's see if Ben's get another strike here. Ben, just keep coming up high on him. See, Ray's able to get himself. He got to get himself up into the 240s here with the strike. There it is, 241 from Ray there. Oh. All right, let's see what our Ben and Rudy a little bit low there. Let's see what Dave and Chad are able to get to here with these shots. I do think they're going to fall a little short, so I don't think we'll have any cashers on the live stream this time. But that number is that is a high number for the cashers. So we'll see what happens here. We can see here, Chad can still get himself to 243. Dave can still get himself to 211. So that will still put them. They can pull that off. They'll pass. They'll keep the lead over Keith and Brady, but I don't know that they're going to get themselves into a cashing spot. See if Dave is able to get one there. Oh, wow. Nope. There it goes. Dave just really struggling today on that pair. Oh! That will then now drop them. I think Keith and Brady may actually end up taking the high set on the live stream. There he goes. 232 there for Chad and 179 for. One. 4, 7, 7. 1377. So yep, 1419 is the high for this pair. Hi, Andrew. Good. How are you?
All right, Steve, buddy.
Yep.
Are we ready for the next shift, or?
We will be.
All right, we're gonna get ready for that.
Yep. We'll go ahead and log off here. We will be back at 1 o'clock. See you guys all then.
Yep. See ya.